you go to school, right? There is a 99% chance that, yes, you, watching this, have been or are going to school. There's also a large chance that you have not had lunch at school. Were you in the front or the back of the line? Were you standing in the line with friends? Did you get good food? Well, think about this. Have you ever skipped the lunch line? Think about how far in the front you were in the lunch line. Just skipping or back skipping your friends. You probably got the food you wanted, right? Well, I'm here to tell you how harmful skipping the lunch line is. Skipping a lunch line can't be that bad, right? We all get to the same place. I mean, just childhood. You're gonna have a real life when you grow up. And skipping the lunch line won't change anything. But will it change other people's lives? Think about this. Being a 12-year-old kid, having anxiety disorders and OCD, you don't have many friends. Even the friends you do have don't really get hot lunch. Even when your friends do get hot lunch, you won't let them skip you, and you never ask to skip them. But you're always in the back of the line. And I mean, it's not that bad. You just wait in line the longest out of everyone, and you're stuck standing for a long time. But get this, you're also hungry, and you saw the menu today that they will have your favorite meal, the delicious baked potatoes. But you know they don't serve a lot of baked potatoes, and you know, since you're always in the back of the line, you know that the food you want is always gone by the time you get to the front. All you want to do is sit down and eat and probably think over and over again about how you did not write anything down in financial literacy because you could not deal with it and you kept breathing loudly and could not focus. And who knows, you also could have had a really bad day. And you could just be stuck in the back of the line with misbehaving kids. That will really get you frustrated and you would just want to cry and go home. You also, every time you're in the back of the line, which is not so often, rather most of the time, you think to yourself, I just want to rip everyone's head off that keeps skipping and throw it on the floor and kick it against the locker and watch their blood run down. You will think this because you're really frustrated because you were so happy you were second in line that day. But then, the person first in line had someone backskip them, then someone backskip them, then some backskip them, and backskip them. And then by the time you know it, you're in the back of the line. Mad to death, stressed out, scared of touching the wall, and what now? Is there anything else that's bad? Yes. You've seen many people yell at others for skipping, even though they were skipping too. And even the best of kids still skip. The teachers don't even do anything. And let's face it, money is a huge problem with this too. You could be draining someone's money just by skipping a lunch line. If you did not know, when you're in the back of the lunch line, they run out of good food. And the good food is usually food that fills you up. And food left for you, yes, you, the person in the back of the line every day, gets the smallest amount of food with nothing else to eat. As you sit down with 2 pieces of a 1-inch popsicle stick, you eat it, and you're still starving. But you think about the money it would cost to get seconds and get more food to fill yourself up. And you already know that you can't even afford much, and you're just worried about wasting your parents' money. Then you get to the point where you have to spend money on seconds just to have some food for the day. Then you keep thinking and thinking and thinking about how you just spent $1 on chips. At this point, you're stressed, frustrated, scared, hungry, and guilty. Nothing else is going to happen, so you're fine. But then you see everyone who has nerve to skip the lunch line, not even caring and pretending it's normal and full and living the life. You are too. Well, to everyone else besides you. You're hiding all this because, well, is it really even a large deal? You're just thinking about how this year has been, how bad this year has been, and how bad next year will be. Because you only eat hot lunch. It's a tradition. And cheap, easy to make, and supposed to be good, but sometimes you have bad lunch days, sometimes you have good lunch days. And that's normal to most people. Not you, unfortunately. You think about how you're doing the right thing, though. You think that you're a good kid. You think that you'll just doing this when it will help you learn life skills. And yes, it will, but doing this every day, will it really? You need